Hello students, today we will be discussing about a new topic, that is features of journal. Now yesterday we had just begun our new chapter journal, and by now you all must be knowing what is a journal. Still I am again giving a definition and a quick revision for you all. Journal is a book of original entry. Now book of original entry means a place where the transactions is being recorded for the first time. Okay, that means from the source documents we record those transactions first of all in journal. So journal is the initial entry of any transaction, and journal is further classified into various subsidiary books, that is example purchase book, sales book, cash book, etc. So this was the short introduction of yesterday's class. Now we will proceed with today's topic. Today's topic is features of journal. First of all, it is a books of original entry. As I told you that it is the place where the transaction is being located for the first time. Okay, and we follow the golden rules of accountancy, that is the rules of debit and credit according to the classification of various types of accounts. Next is chronological order. Chronological order means the transaction is recorded on the basis of date. That means date wise we record the transaction. Okay, and we can also give some various unique numbers to it for our own convenience, and we can also mention the voucher numbers, so that becomes much more easier for us. Okay, so we will be moving on to the next feature. Next feature is complete information. You all must be knowing that below the transaction or below the entry, where the place where we make the entry for journal, we give it along with the explanation. That explanation is known as narration. So the complete information about the transaction can be achieved from that narration. Next is sequential control. As you know that it is a chronological recording of the transaction. So if we somehow miss any transaction, recording of transaction, if it is missed out, then we can easily find it out by reviewing the entries. By again going through the entries, we can find out the errors. Okay, now next feature is that it provides the arithmetical accuracy of a transaction. That means it affects both the aspects of an account, that is the debit side as well as the credit side. Okay, now we will be moving on to the advantages of journal. So here we have the first point. The journal provides records of all business transaction in one place and on the time and date basis. That means in journal we record all the transactions, so whenever we go through the journal we can understand or we can get to know that what are the transaction that has happened date wise. Next is all the transactions are being supported by the bills or vouchers, so it gives us a authentication about the transaction occurred. Next, there is a minimum chance to avoid any particular transaction because as I told you that it is mentioned or it is maintained in chronological order, so we can very well find out if we by mistake forget to record any transaction. Next, accountant writes every journal entry's narration, so in that way it provides us the detail about the transaction that has happened. Next is it affects both the aspects of an account. That means the debit side as well as the credit side is being affected of an account, so every transaction is recorded after the analysis of two accounts. Okay, next is journal is the basis of posting in ledger accounts. On the basis of the journal entries we will be transferring these transactions into the ledger accounts and then finally to the final accounts, that is my trial balance, trading account, PL account and the balance sheet. Okay, so these are the advantages of journal. Tomorrow we will be discussing about the disadvantages. So if anyone has any problem you can ask me. Thank you all.